you don't believe in the Bible, what you believe in? You feel like there's a God somewhere. Have you ever been to church or anything like that? Yeah, and it just didn't resonate with you? What about it didn't go with you? You don't know, it's just... You just confused? Okay, that's good, man. Okay, that's good, because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of us are confused. But that's exactly why Christ came. Give me Matthew 18 and 11. A lot of us are confused, lost out here. We just walking from day to day. We just hoping we can get a new pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Go sit down at a nice restaurant. Get us a nice bag of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we do, not knowing that what you just admitted is all our situations. We lost. We confused. But you got people out here that's very prideful, that like they know. And they don't know. Read that.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 11.
Bring it out.
For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
So Christ came for you, bro. Christ came exactly for you.
Right.
Christ didn't come for nobody. If you already know it all, good, great, right? But that's not who Christ came for. Christ came for the people who don't know.
That's
who lost. So what's your nationality? You black? You African American? So you just gave me three titles. You told me you black, then you told me you was African, then you told me you was an American. Which one are you? You feel like you all three. Because you know what? They teach us nothing but lies here in America, man. Give me Isaiah 42. No, you don't give me Isaiah 1 and 3. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know.
He says the ox, he know where he live at. The ass, he know his crib. But he say Israel, they don't know. They don't know where they come from. They will give you three different nationalities in one sentence. You said, I'm African American. I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. What's your nationality? Step closer. You don't be scared.
I'm not scared. I'm just listening.
All right, what's your nationality?
German, Irish, Dutch, and Finnish.
Listen. But listen. You see how she read that off? Bop, 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 bop. Why? She's not confused. Although she did name four different, what'd you say? Name them again.
German, Irish, Dutch, and Finnish.
German, Irish, Dutch, and Finnish. She finished. All right. Listen. So although she gave you four, she named four Caucasian races, or four Caucasian divisions. So she still understands that she come from the so-called Caucasian race. But you named an American. You said you was American, right? Is it not a true statement that the Americans put you in slavery? So how could you be American then? Like if I kidnap you, I take you to my house, right? When do we become family? When do we become the same people?
Bring it out.
You would never become my people, right?
Bring it out.
You'll always just be my captive, right? Come on, bro. So when we say stuff like that, bro, it's because we don't know.
That's right.
I'm gonna read this to you again. Read that.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
He says, my people don't even consider who they are. My people are okay being African Americans.
Right.
Being Negroes.
Right.
Being black.
Right.
You just okay with it. Because you never seen nothing better. That's why you're okay with it. So I want to show you something. Give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1. I'm gonna show you something. I want to give you a better image of yourself than African American. All right, give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea.
So these be the words that Moses spoke to who? The book of Deuteronomy. Did you hear what he said? Who is he speaking to? Don't worry, bro, I'll read it for you again. You my man.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who was Moses talking to? To the nation of Israel. Are we familiar with the nation of Israel? Are we familiar with Moses? What did Moses do? Why? She right. I like you. What's your name? Jackie. Jackie is right. Jackie said Moses walked through water. Why did he have to move those people?
They were in slavery.
They were in slavery to the Egyptians. That's a very true statement that she made. She said that Moses had to get the children of Israel from this point to this point because at this point right here, they're in slavery to the Egyptians. I'm going to show you something about Moses. Give me Exodus 2 and I want to say 12.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Exodus chapter 2, verse 11. And it came to pass in those days, when Moses was grown, that he went out unto his brethren and looked upon their burdens.
So Moses went out when he was grown and he looked upon their burdens, meaning he looked on their slavery, right, Reed?
And he spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew.
And he spied an Egyptian hitting a Hebrew, Reed?
One of his brethren.
One of his brethren. Who was his brother? The Hebrew, not the Israeli, the Hebrews, the Israelites. Those was his brothers, right? So Moses is an Israelite, right? We're on the same page, right? We're on the same page, right, Jackie? Jump down to 19.
Verse 19. And they said.
No, 16. Go ahead, start at 16.
Verse 16. Now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came and drew water and filled the troughs to water their father's flock. And the shepherds came and drove them away. But Moses stood up and helped them.
So Moses stood up and helped the priests of Midian's daughters. Every day they got to go out, they got to get water and water the flock, right? Read.
And watered their flock. And when they came to Ruel, their father, he said, how is it that you are come so soon today?
So the daughter's father, Ruel, he said, how the hell y'all finished? He said, the shepherds didn't bother y'all today? But remember what happened. Moses stood up and helped them. Moses is a what? An Israelite, right? Watch what these girls say. Read.
And they said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds.
Did an Egyptian actually help him? Who helped him? An Israelite helped him. What color are the Egyptians? Golden? Huh? African people these are Africans. Back in the day. What color are they? They black, they dark. The Egyptians are a dark people. But they mistaked Moses for being a dark people. So what color is Moses? Moses is a black man.
That's right.
Moses, an Israelite, is a black man. This is key information that you need to keep in your brain. Moses, a black man, is confused for being an African. Didn't you come up, Mr. Black Man, and say you was an African? We're going to keep reading, man. Give me Deuteronomy 1:1. Let's go back to, hold on, I don't want you to run off. This is the best information you're going to get, bro. Trust me, I'm about to. Go ahead. My man, I like you too. I like her and I like you too. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side of Jordan.
Okay, so remember, Moses is speaking to Israel, his brothers, that he had to get out of Egypt. Moses is what color? Moses is black. What color are his brothers? Moses' brothers are black also. This is easy money because it's all right here in the Bible. You just got to know the Bible is a puzzle. You got to be able to put it together. So if Moses is a black man, right, his brothers have to be black people. So Moses is speaking to a whole nation of black people. And Moses is going to tell them something. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. So the whole book of Deuteronomy is what Moses told the nation of Israel on this side of Jordan. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are on the face of the earth.
Whoa. He said God chose you to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Who is equal to the nation of Israel? Huh? No. Moses is an Israelite from the nation of Israel. God says, Moses is telling the nation of Israel, said, look, God chose us to be a special people unto himself. above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Who's equal to the nation of Israel?
Bring it out.
Huh? No. Nobody's equal to the nation of Israel. Nobody is equal to the nation. I can't be above all people and then somebody be equal to me, right? So the thing we got to figure out is, who is the nation of Israel? Who are the nation of Israel today? That's what we got to figure out. Is there any way of knowing who the nation of Israel are? No? It is? Huh?
Black men and women.
Black men and women are, you say, I'm telling you, Jackie, I like you, all right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Bro, this is the best part. Because now I'm about to show you who the nation of Israel is. Not just that the nation of Israel is better than everybody else. I'm going to show you who they are. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses told the nation of Israel, he said, look, black people that could be confused for Africans, if you don't listen to what God says, you're going to be cursed by God, and you're going to be overtaken by these curses. I'm going to read you a heavy curse. 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So Egypt means something. For the sake of time, I'm going to just tell you what it means. It means slavery. All right? Because remember, the first time they was in Egypt, they was what? Slaves. That's why Moses had to free them, right? He said the Lord shall do what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again. Read.
With ships.
Whoa! Did you catch that? How was they going to go into slavery the next time? With ships. A black race of people that could be confused for Africans are now going to go into slavery on slave ships.
That's right.
Does that pertain to you? What about Jackie? It don't pertain to you, Jackie? Let's see if anything pertains to Jackie. You said it do pertain to her? How? Jackie and her people went into slavery. Oh, the people that was driving the ships. See, Jackie, I'm telling y'all right now, hey, y'all need to get with Jackie. Y'all need to get with Jackie. She know her history. Read that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Exactly how he said it was going to happen is how it happened. We got packed in ships like sardines.
Read. Thou shalt see it no more again.
You never gonna see your homeland. Now you're gonna start calling yourself black. You're gonna start calling yourself African American. Now you're gonna start calling yourself Negro. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Once you get off of them slave ships, you're gonna be sold to your enemies for slave men and for slave women. Who is the enemy? Who is the enemy?
Bring it out.
Huh? No. Hey, Jackie was about to say it. Jackie, tell them who the enemy is. Who is America? It ain't me and you. White people, this is exactly who this is talking about, right? It said you're going to be sold unto your enemy. So listen, is this your woman? How can your enemy be your woman?
Bring it out.
Huh? Give me Tobit 4. Why did let me ask you this. Why did we get, I want to make sure we paying attention. Why did we get put on these slave ships? No, I know we was kidnapped, but Jackie, why were we kidnapped? No, go back to that Deuteronomy. Give me 45, 28, 45. As a punishment, you're right. For what?
We're not obeying the Egyptians.
No. Okay, that's good. But watch this.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Because thou servest not the Lord. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God to keep his commandments.
Because we did not keep his commandments
and his statutes which he commanded thee.
So because we didn't keep our commandments, he put curses on us. But I'm going to show you what also the curses do for us. Read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
The curses shall be upon you for a sign. What does a sign do?
Can show you anything.
It identifies. If you want to know where to park, you see the sign right here? It tells you where to park. So the curses identify who the children of Israel are. You didn't know who the children of Israel were until I showed you that a black people that could be confused for Africans was going to go into slavery on slave ships. Then you was like, that happened to me, that happened to us. Jackie said, no, that wasn't my people, but we were sure driving them ships, right? But why did it happen to us again?
No, we believe in those people too.
Because we broke God's commandments. We disobeyed God, right? I'm going to show you something. Give me that. Tobit.
Tobit, chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
He said, beware of all whoredom, my son.
Bring it out.
Then he tells you, chiefly, make sure you take a what?
Of the seed of thy fathers.
You take a wife of the seed of your fathers, read.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
I like Jackie, but Jackie is a strange woman to wife.
That's right.
Because she's not an Israelite. Read.
Which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
We are God's chosen people. That's what he said. Keep on.
Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even they all married wives of their own kindred.
He says, from the beginning, we have always been commanded to marry women from our own kindred, from the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. We've never been allowed to go out and marry other nations. Keep going.
And were blessed in their children. And their...
Hold on. He said, and they was blessed in their children. Meaning, when you get something, now you can pass it down to your son, and he can pass it down to his son. But listen, when our athletes go and play sports and they get them a jacket, what happens to them? They take the kids, they take half the money, and then the dude back in the hood with me and you shooting dice. Why? Because he did not take a wife of the children of his own people. Keep going.
And their seed shall inherit the land. Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren.
Listen to what he said. He says, now love your brethren. Who would be your brethren? The other children of Israel. Your children of Israel. He said, love your brethren. Read.
And despise not thy heart. In thy heart thy brethren.
He said, do not despise your brothers. He says, love your brothers and do not despise them in your heart. Read.
The sons and daughters of thy people.
How would you despise them in your heart?
In not taking a wife of them.
By not marrying one of your own brother's daughters. You got brothers, right? And they have daughters that need to be taken care of by a man. But you said to yourself, I don't want none of these black girls. I don't want none of these African American girls. I want Jackie. Jackie's the one for me. Now, one of my sisters is out here and she don't have no husband because you're rolling with another nation. This is hatred. These ain't my words. You showing hatred by, bro, you switch teams. Cause you like, what sport you like? What sport you like? Okay, well, I just want to give, you like basketball? Could you imagine in the middle of the game, you play for the Pistons. I play for the Chicago Bulls, right? You play for the Pistons. Next thing you know, or actually no, we both play for the Pistons. And we going against the Chicago Bulls. And the next thing you do at halftime, you take your jersey off and say, I'm really playing with the Bulls. This is a bull right here. This is Chicago Bull right here. Come on, bro. Come back to the law. Keep the commandments, bro. Hey, it's not my word, it's God's word, bro.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone, 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.